Hey everyone, welcome to the podcast. You're listening and or watching Bamboozed, where we just talk about we don't even know yet. we just make it up as we go along.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm your host number one, Dan Murphy, and to my left or right or above or below me, however you're viewing this, is our host number two, Stephen Lucas.
Hi.
Say hi. Yes, there you go. And also joining us is host number three, Brandon Eddy.
Hi.
What's up?
Oh, nothing.
Cool. What do we do on this show? We aim to insult and intrigue.
Yeah. We like to estrange as many people as possible.
That's right.
We go towards like a very niche market. It's basically just us three that will ever watch or listen to this because we suck so bad.
No. I don't think we suck. We're
niche.
We're an acquired taste.
We're acquired. Yeah, we're an acquired taste. like a fine beer. Speaking of beers, what are we drinking tonight?
You go first, Murph.
I'm really excited about this. I just cracked this open. This is called, I'm going to butcher the name, Kinru Blue.
Oh.
And to our viewers out there, I'm showing the label. It's a Belgian blonde ale. It's a 6% from Belgium.
Oh, really? Is that where Belgian blonde ales are made?
Well,
I guess you could make a Belgian blonde ale.
Product of Belgium.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. That's kind of
you
what
could brew
I made
the same kind of beer. I can't wait till people start brewing beer on the moon. I want the first
The moon
astral,
beer.
Yeah.
astral beers.
Dark moon stout.
Oh, God. Yeah, because the yeasts and the brewing, the fermenting is going to be way different.
Yeah.
Zero gravity.
I wonder if Blue Moon will be the first company to do it.
I hope not.
Me too.
I hate Blue Moon.
I'm not a big fan either.
Good marketing for him.
It would be. But no, this is a product of Belgium. It says here right on the label. So this is the real deal, guys. And you know what's funny?
Brandon's face right now?
Beyond that,
No, what?
this is an Aldi beer.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck out of here.
It's really
Aldi
good.
has some cool beer because they get a lot of European stuff. That's why they have such good chocolate.
Yeah, right? And it wasn't
wine.
too bad. It was, I want to say, $8 for a 6-pack bottles.
That's not bad.
But yeah, creamy body and citrus nose. That describes me to a T.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, what are you drinking, Brandon?
Yeah, Brandon.
I feel like we're drinking the same thing, Steven.
Sam Adams Oktoberfest. We are. We're drinking the same thing.
You guys playing that?
Yep.
You bastards.
I'm drinking what I had left over from last weekend.
That's true.
So I have that, and then I'll be moving on to Yingling from there.
Same, actually. Black and tans?
Oh, no, I just have Yingling Light.
Oh, you loser.
That's cool.
So, that's what we're drinking.
Yep.
Wow.
That's the stage one of the podcast.
Yep.
Over. Complete.
Next, we've got whatever video games we're playing.
I started back on Witcher.
Did you?
Yeah. And it was kind of hard to get back into because it takes a while,
you got to remember
all the keystrokes and the mouse movements and shit like that.
I agree.
But I spent about 6 hours on it over the last couple of days, and I forgot how fun it was.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's such a good game.
And it's getting hard.
Is it?
Like, I'm on this part of the map, Novigrad. And in the northeastern corner, I don't know what the deal is. Like,
is it wait, real quick. Mm-hmm. I died there a bunch of times and stopped going. Are you doing quests there? Or are you just exploring?
Because
the northeastern part above that, I think, is where one of the expansions are, so you're not supposed to go there until
I had that feeling. I kind of figured that because, every other part of the map I had basically explored. And
Yeah.
the quests are not that hard, but yeah, I walk up there and every other beast that I encounter has like the little skull symbol saying, "Hey, you're gonna die." What the fuck? And it looks totally different. So that was kind of my my theory too. So I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure of that too.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna explore that for a while.
Don't. I still haven't done the expansions. I need to do that. Maybe that's what I'll play after I beat Final Fantasy X too.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I'll put a bookmark on it.
So is that what you're playing, Steven?
Yeah. Well, were you still talking about Witcher? I don't want to stop.
No, I don't think so. Was there anything else about it? Not really.
Where are you at, like storyline wise?
Storyline, I just figured out who robbed some guy's bank. And it was like a rock troll. Well, what was his name? I can't remember.
Oh, but I know what you're talking about.
I guess I'm at the. Thanks. I'm at the tail end of Novigrad. So I can like go over to Scallywag or whatever it's called anytime I want.
Scallywag.
What was the name of those islands?
There are a lot of parts. Skellige?
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't care.
Dude, that part. The game's really good, but Skellige is so much better. It's awesome.
Really?
It's all it is. It's a bunch of islands, and you travel everywhere by boat, and you can get your own little boats and travel and stuff. But it's all Vikings and like Viking pirates, and everyone's just
Skyrim
big with battle axes and drinking mead, and
it's freaking awesome.
And the environment is so good there.
Good. Can't wait. Because I've been loving it since.
Yeah, because like.
So
the main area that you start at is very like European kind of, but then other parts very like Viking.
I cannot stand those the Southerners, the snobby class of people.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The ones who like all dress fancy and stuff. I just want to kill them all. But anyway, that's what I've been doing.
Cool. So
Final Fantasy.
I'm still playing Final Fantasy X too. I'm on chapter 4. There's 5 chapters. I'm almost done with chapter 4. It's a really good game, but it has parts of it that are just like really stupid. Like, like I don't know. You played Final Fantasy X, right, Brandon?
Yeah.
Well, Yuna's like, I don't know. She's like a pop star now. And like,
I did hear about that.
So like, it's really cool when you're like doing all your sphere hunter stuff and killing fiends and hunting treasure. But then like, now we're like the world's in chaos, and we're like, how do we fix it? Like, let's have a concert. So now we're just like gathering people to come meet somewhere to have a big concert.
Sounds like a plot to like a Nickelodeon movie.
I know. Or something. And then I have to do this whole. I haven't done the concert yet, but I did this tutorial on this like dance number and stuff, and I'm like, I just want to kill stuff.
Oh my god, that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be embarrassed to play that.
If Orin showed up right now, he'd be so mad. If you remember Orin from the first one.
Oh my god, if he just bust out and dancing, that'd be hilarious.
he'd be pissed. He'd be like, this is stupid. He was the best character.
He's amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
He was the first one I wanted to level up.
Oh yeah. He's so hardcore. But
Brandon.
what are you playing, Brandon?
Well, okay, I just started 2 new games yesterday. Because really, I've just been playing Overwatch. Can you believe it?
You need to play more just for the podcast.
Yeah, you need to expand your horizon.
But I did play Parkitect yesterday.
What was
it? You guys know Parkitect?
Parkitect? No.
It's like someone just liked the formula of Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 a lot, and then just upgraded everything and just made a lot more stuff and features, and it's really good.
Wait, didn't we talk about this one time?
Did we?
I think we might have talked about Planet Coaster.
That's the one. Okay. Well, that's cool. So, is it sort of that whole Sims kind of thing where you build stuff and try to get people to ride your rides and pay money and shit?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Manage your stuff, pull out loans if you need to because you're sucking ass, or you can like hire a bunch of like janitors and technicians and stuff to fix the rides. You can decorate everything because you have like a decoration ratio. So if there's like too much staff stuff, you're ruining people's immersion in the park. So you have to put like decorations and shit to hide it.
Oh man. See, I'm glad you like it, but I can't play those games. I get bored in 5 minutes.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
I always think I would, and then I play them, and I go on forever.
You spend hours. Yep. And the other game I started, Murph will be happy about this, is I started Doom.
Nice.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I need to get it then, so we can all have played it.
That's more my yeah. You totally get it because it has multiplayer and it looks awesome.
Oh, does it? It's not on sale anymore. Dang it.
Dude, I love the finishers. You just run up and hit F on somebody and you just like
I know.
hack their
Like,
skull in.
you throw them to the ground and you just stomp on their skull and blood and guts and brains just splatter everywhere.
Or you're just ripping people's arms off.
Yeah, it's fantastic. How far are you on it? You just
Not
started
very
yesterday?
Yeah, it just started.
It's just wait, man. It just keeps getting better and better. It's one of those rare games that you don't want to stop playing.
Oh shit, I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm. And the soundtrack just. Now I warn you. I think I mentioned this before. Don't play it right before you go.
Because you're too hyped, right?
Your adrenaline will keep you up all night.
Shit. I love that it like cuts out like when you're like finishing somebody, like the music like softens a bunch, so it's just like you just hear the sound effects of you just
Yeah,
and then it picks back up with the music. Oh, so good.
And surprisingly, it has a really cool storyline. No spoilers, but it kind of it throws you in there without much detail, as you probably know.
Yeah.
You wake up on a bed, basically a stone slab, and yeah, that's it. And then like you progressively figure out what's going on and who you are.
It's crazy. Yeah, I like the whole concept. You're just I won't spoil that.
Yeah.
You know what game I still really want to play that I have and just haven't freaking beat is Bioshock Infinite.
You haven't beat that?
No.
Oh, that was a great game.
Yeah, if you like time kind of shit.
Well,
stuff that deals with
I got
time.
like halfway through and just never had time to sit back down and keep playing. I love the beginning so much where you go in that lighthouse and then it's like Close Encounters of the Third Kind and the sun's lighting up and then you shot into space. And I'm like, this is how life's supposed to be.
Now I do know. I'll tell you the ending is a trip.
Oh yeah,
Right.
It's just a mind fuck. It's weird.
yeah. Because
I liked it.
you're working through this game the whole time, and you're just like, oh, okay, that's fine. What the fuck?
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Witcher 3 is still in the top selling list on Steam. Like in RPGs. It's like number 4.
Wow, I believe it.
Number 3 is Dark Souls 3. Deluxe Edition. It's 75% off. It's normally $85. It's $21 right now.
Woo. That's pretty good.
$85.
Why is it $85?
I don't know. And then the top 2, Remnant. That's that game. Will's playing that, isn't he?
I have that on my wish list. Looks pretty good.
Remnant
And Greedfall. Remnant from the Ashes.
The Dragon Ball franchise is on sale this weekend.
They're on sale all the time.
Are they?
You know what? What was that? I forget what I was going to say now. Oh, you know what I hate? I'm starting to want to play, and I'm hating myself for wanting to play it. The WoW Classic.
Yeah, I knew it.
What was it? What?
Oh, it sounds... I forgot how awesome it was until people were talking about it.
Hold on, let me look this up. What is it called?
WoW Classic. It's World of Warcraft, but they re-released it back to when before any of the expansions or any of the updates. I want to play my hunter again so bad. It sounds like no one remembers how to play hunters, and I bet I would. Having to have ammo on you at all times instead of just having infinite ammo. Having to feed your pet and all that.
Nope.
What?
I will not go back to that suffering.
What or like the warlock? What was it to summon the fell hunter or whatever? You needed 10 people to do the summon, and one of them had to die.
Holy shit! No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal.
And there's no summoning stones anymore. There's just meeting stones, and you have to have a warlock to get
Yeah.
summon people to you.
See, that's
So
the
if you
way
don't have a
games
warlock,
should be. You know, you
you have
gotta
to
have
walk.
sacrifices.
I know. I agree. I feel like when the game became too accessible, it's when it wasn't as much fun.
Yeah.
It was so much more fun when it was like people would be like, "Hey, you want to do this dungeon?" And I'd be like, "I'm at Stranglethorn Vale. It'll take me 7 hours to get there." And they're like, "Oh, never mind."
And how do you choose among your friends who's going to be the sacrifice?
I don't know if you get to choose. Did you? Wasn't it just like you had 10 people summoning, and then when it came out, one of them died?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I
honestly.
can't remember either.
I think that got patched out pretty quick.
Boo.
And then, yeah, it did, but it was awesome.
I mean, if they're gonna redo the zombie event, I might go back.
Yes, but that was during Lich King, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then
Maybe I'll come back when they release Burning Crusade.
having the old skill trees. I like the old skill trees. And then what else was there? It was just so much harder. People were saying
possible.
like 3 days in, I just hit level 11. Now it's like you can get to level 25 in like an hour.
I remember on Recent WoW, you can just run through a bunch of mobs, then just cleave them down. Now you can't fight more than 2,
Yeah.
and you're dead.
And to do everything solo, you pretty much have to be either a hunter or a frost mage or a warlock. Something that can keep things away from you.
I heard there's not even really tanking leveling up right now. They're just using mages to AoE the dungeons down.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it because people forgot how important tanks were?
That's just because tanks they don't have the abilities when they're leveling up. They have like Sunder Armor. And like
Yeah.
if you don't get your stacks on there, like a hunter can shoot once and pull aggro.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a mass panic all the time. It's freaking fun.
Well, the thing is that back then hunters had to know how to play their damn class and not pull aggro.
I wonder if they get feign death early. Do they get that early?
I think so. I don't remember back then. But because I know now, I can unload on someone and be fine. But back then, I really had to pay attention to not pull aggro.
Yeah,
Like-
right.
Like it was a big deal. That's why people hated hunters for so long.
I remember pulling aggro on my warrior and being like, "What the fuck? Not supposed to pull aggro with this."
Sometimes I would even just like off tank with my pet
Oh,
because yeah,
the pets pulling all the dungeon
hmm
and like Nomergan.
But anyway,
Would, like, put them on passive or whatever.
yeah. Well, you could leave them in there. It's just you had to turn growl off. Their growl ability draws aggro on purpose because that's how you use them as a tank when you're soloing.
You guys are such nerds.
Thank you.
I admit I've never played WoW. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Jesus, you missed out on like an experience, really.
Oh yeah.
Oh well.
It's coming back around. You get a second chance.
I guess. So, anything interesting happen in your lives?
I went to the Pittsburgh Zoo today.
What'd you see?
Animals, lions and tigers, and polar bears.
Oh,
No regular bears.
Oh shit.
did
Otters.
you ride any?
That's cool. No.
Lame.
We went in the middle of the day while everyone was in school, so in all honesty, most of the animals were sleeping.
That's the best time to go.
It was pretty cool. I mean, like the giraffes and elephants were up and moving, but the lion and the tiger and stuff were all asleep.
Lame.
Yeah.
Did you throw rocks at them?
No.
I know,
At
it's
least
mean.
like bottle caps or something.
But their zoo brew thing is tonight. That'd be cool to go to.
Oh man, I've always wanted to try that.
Yeah, especially the Pittsburgh Zoo.
Yeah. Imagine how awesome that'd be.
That could be pretty fun. We should go next year.
Yeah.
Probably could do that.
I don't know. I think tickets are insane.
Well,
I think
we'll
I'll
just
look it
work
up.
the event and get in for free, right?
Well, yeah.
I'm
That's how it
looking-
works.
I'm looking.
So I can tell you about my experience.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I told you guys. I went to Dragoncon.
Yeah, down in Georgia.
Yeah, in
What
Atlanta.
was that?
It was awesome.
Was it?
It was so much fun. I don't know how to explain it.
One guy that we worked with at Williams Lee went there too.
Really?
He doesn't
Who's
work
that?
there anymore.
This was our first time, and it was confusing as fuck the first day
Oh yeah.
because it's giant. It takes place in like 5 hotels along like a 2-block radius, I guess.
Yeah.
And like each hotel has multiple floors that people are on, and different events in different hotels on different floors.
Jeez.
And I don't know the exact turnout, but I heard some from somewhere that last year there was 75,000 people,
Woo!
and this year there was more. So it was insane. I've never attended a thing this large.
There's some good cosplay.
Yes.
I bet.
It was phenomenal. Just I don't know.
Oh, Atlanta's 5-day pop culture fantasy, sci-fi, and gaming convention attracted a record 85,000 people for its
85.
2019 celebration.
God damn. I had a blast. I'll just say that. I didn't like drink a whole lot.
Really?
I think I took that 30-pack of Natter Day with me.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I think I drank on average like 5 beers a night. So I didn't get drunk at all. But
Nice buzz.
we did a lot of walking and went to a few panels. Saw a lot of cool costumes. Steph dressed up a little bit. I didn't. I don't.
She went as Soldier 76, didn't she?
Yeah.
Emily went as Diva.
Yeah.
Her gun was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Had that. She bought that on eBay.
Damn.
Yeah. Let's see. What else to say about it? I don't know. It was just a good time.
That'd be cool to go to.
Missed the hurricane just barely.
Oh yeah.
Were you in Alabama for the hurricane?
I was just gonna say something about that. Like I don't want this podcast to get political, but what a fuck up. Christ.
No.
Anyway.
Yeah.
What else? We drove there.
How long of a drive was it?
Well, about 11 hours, but we stopped.
Yeah.
And was it? Hold on, let me think. 7 to. Yeah, it was about maybe closer to 12 hours since we stopped.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Stopped to go out and eat or whatever.
Not too bad.
Yeah, but I would love to get a big group of people to go next year. I think we are actually going to go next year.
Really?
Yeah.
How much was it?
We paid $120 each for tickets, plus the cost of the hotel. So it wasn't cheap.
That's like more than I make in a year.
$120.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, relatively, I guess that's not bad, but
How many days was it?
5.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then, well, technically 4 whole days, because Monday was when things kind of was closing up. Like, the dealer room was still open, but...
I mean, even like the small cons are at least $25 for one day.
Oh, the very least.
So
Hell,
for
look at
that,
Steel City.
120 for 5 days isn't bad.
Yeah, look at Steel City. How much are they
I
anymore?
don't even know. At least 25.
Yeah, I think it's more than that now.
Yeah, I think last time it was like 25 if you bought them early and got the
Right.
discounted.
Well, for this Dragoncon, if you buy them early, like right now, they're only 60.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whew.
So I don't know. We're thinking about it. We've got like a couple months to decide,
Mm-hmm.
but it was a blast, and I feel like next time would be more fun because it took us like at least 3 days to understand where to go, which directions, because you have to walk outside, you got to walk down the streets and stuff just to get to like the next hotel.
Yeah.
It was a little confusing.
Yeah.
A little disorienting.
No, you kind of know that ahead of time. You could like map it all out first.
Right.
So
Yeah.
when is it? In beginning of September?
Labor Day. I think it's always on Labor Day weekend.
So if I went, I'd need to take a week off in
At least.
March for Cyberpunk, a week off in April for Final Fantasy VII, and then a week off in September for
Yeah.
Dragoncon.
Oh man.
Yeah,
So,
I'm
yeah.
gonna deny all that PTO.
Do you think they'd let me and you both have the same week off for that?
Doubtful.
You would if you didn't work there anymore.
That's fair. Let's just quit. Fuck it, that
Yeah.
seems easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I want to take a week off. All right, approved.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I don't even have to ask.
What do you do when you take a week off with your sales? Can you like pause your store, or do you?
I keep them rolling, and I just extend my handling time. So, like last week, for example, I sold. My sales are down because this is a slow time of year, but I still made like $400.
So you made $400 while you were at DragonCon.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That shit.
Then it probably sucks if you sell a whole lot and come home. You're like, I gotta ship all this stuff.
I've experienced that when we went to Seattle. Actually,
Oh, yeah.
I think 4 or 5 hours just packing items that I sold. No, I made a lot, but I don't know. It's a bummer, but it's the payoff.
I
The payoff's worth it.
I listed a few more things, not a lot, but I sold I had like 3 sales this week or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
The comics.
Yeah. Made
Okay.
like $50. Not a whole lot, but more than nothing.
Hey, $50 for
An extra $50 in a week. Yeah.
I mean, look at it this way: you got $50 for tangible things that you'll never look at ever
Yeah.
again. So,
Because any of the ones I want to keep, I don't list.
you're right, exactly. So that's how I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice haircut, by the way.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just had it slicked back and under your headphones. Because
Oh,
that's a Brandon move.
See, I noticed.
It does. It looks a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
My hair's
Thanks,
getting long.
hobbies.
Look, it's like an
Oh.
inch.
Oh man, you should style it.
Mm.
Get the little.
No, I don't feel it. I don't look like Gohan.
Come on, had,
Teen
like,
Gohan
straight
was the
hair.
worst.
I love my new hairstyle because I just love doing this.
I showed Meg a
Oh.
picture of it. She was like, because when I told her about it, she's like, I don't know how that would look on Murph. And then she saw it. She's like, wow, that looks really good on Murph.
Oh, see. Hmm. Actually, Emily said the same thing when I saw her.
Really?
She's like, "Oh my God, Dan, you look really handsome."
Is that why all her Snapchat pictures had you in them?
Probably.
Like there were no pictures from Steph with Steph and you, but there were pictures from Emily with Emily and you.
Yeah, my ego is up here right now. So
I'm looking up pictures of Gohan now. I could never pull that hairdo off.
What, King Gohan? What the hell is that?
No, just Gohan, like older Gohan. He's got the little piece that comes down.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you guys watch anything good? I know the new It Chapter 2 came out this weekend, but I haven't got to see it yet.
ooh, that did come out this weekend, huh?
Chapter 2 of what?
It.
I feel like it came out early. Like that seems more like an October movie, doesn't it?
Yeah, no.
I feel like I've watched. I know. You guys are gonna love this. While we were staying at Emily's, Steph and I binged watched The Boys.
Oh yeah.
I still haven't watched it, but
Oh, you gotta watch that.
I'm going to. We're watching. Did you ever watch the OA, the Netflix show?
No.
All right, well, we're watching season 2 of that now, and as soon as we're done, we're going to watch The Boys. We only have
That
2 episodes
show
left, so
It's
Voice is
phenomenal.
really.
It's one of those. I think Brandon, you mentioned this. You can't stop watching it. You
Courtney
got to know
stopped
what's
watching.
going to happen in the next
I'm
episode.
so excited to watch it. You need to watch
Courtney
Handmaid's
stopped
Tale.
watching. Oh, Handmaid's Tale.
Courtney stopped watching it?
Yeah, she wanted to stop watching it. She was busy, and I was like, I just want to watch The Boys. Like, look,
The Boys was so good. Just dark, very dark and
Mm.
gritty. Oh God,
That's what I'm excited about.
I want to talk about it when Steven finally watches it.
yeah,
What was it?
Well,
It was
that's
only 8. I think it was 8 episodes, or
10 something.
10?
Yeah, it might have been 8.
8 or 10. Hour long, maybe 45, 50 minutes. You could probably finish it in one long weekend.
It's true.
Oh my God, Butcher, dude, that guy,
I know.
he's so cool.
Wait, is Butcher Carl Urban's character?
Yeah.
I love that guy, so.
Oh Jesus.
Man, near the end, I liked Homelander.
You liked Homelander?
Some of his lines at the end are just so good.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're so scumbangy.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like in Parks and Rec. My favorite character is probably Jean-Ralphio. And he's like, in real life, I would not be able to be around that guy, but on the show, he's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
The worst. Fucking
Yeah.
love that guy.
So yeah, Steven, make that your priority. After what was it, the AE, like
The
American
OA.
Eagle?
No, the OA.
OA. What's that stand for?
I don't remember. It's like one of the weirdest shows.
What's it about?
I don't know. I'm
Is
almost
that
done with season 2, and I'm still not really sure. But
What genre is it? Like drama?
it's like drama, sci-fi, fantasy,
Oh, okay.
action.
Oh,
Pretty much everything but comedy. Not really. It's cool. It's got a few. It's got Phyllis from The Office in it, and it's got the guy that played Lucius Malfoy.
Are they like the main characters?
No.
They're just too.
Well,
random.
Phyllis is one of the. They are kind of. They're not the main character, but they're main characters. It's about like
I don't look this up.
interdimensional travel mixed with interpretive dance.
What?
what?
I'm not actually kidding. I'm not actually kidding. That's pretty much what the show is. Think about interdimensional travel, throw in some elements of psychics and some interpretive dance.
So like sliders?
You could no.
No. Okay, never mind. Hold on. I'm reading the synopsis.
Yeah, read the synopsis. If you find like a short summary, read it out loud.
Plays the role of Prairie Johnson, a young woman who returns home after a 7-year disappearance. Her sudden return is not only a miraculous occurrence. Everyone is shocked to learn that Prairie, is that really her name?
Yeah, Prairie.
Is no longer blind. She can see. While the FBI and her parents are anxious to discuss Prairie's disappearance, she won't talk about what happened during the time that she was missing. That's pretty
My
much all it says.
synopsis was way shorter than I read. Oh fuck!
Well, that's cool.
The series centers around Prairie Johnson, an adopted young woman who resurfaces after having been missing for 7 years. Upon her return, Prairie calls herself the OA for Original Angel. Exhibits scars on her back and can see despite having been blind when she disappeared.
Does she have gang signs when she says that? OA. Wait, it says Netflix canceled the OA.
I heard that, after season 2 it ended. Apparently it didn't have a whole lot of viewers, but the people who watch it are obsessed with it.
Well, it sounds like they didn't really. I've never heard of it.
Yeah,
I know. Most people haven't. I think if
Just
more
didn't
people
get
watched it,
advertising.
they'd probably...
You know what I think it is they suffered from a terrible title. The OA. Who wants to watch that? It doesn't tell me anything.
I'll be honest. I thought it was going to be like something like Grey's Anatomy, like something about a hospital environment.
I was thinking like the OC. Remember that old movie
yeah.
show from Family Channel?
That wasn't on Family Channel. That's probably on. It was either on MTV or Disney because they're the same channel now.
Yeah.
Which is a weird way for TV to have gone.
Yeah, I think that was their downfall. They should have named it something different.
But if you ever get the chance, watch it. But I don't have to make like a priority. It's
Did they wrap it up after season 2?
I don't know. I have 2 episodes left.
Oh, okay.
Does it feel like it's getting wrapped up?
No. Every
shit.
episode, you have more questions. Every single one.
It's
There's
going to be
just
like
more
Lost.
questions. I'm so much more confused now than I was before.
Coincidentally,
Especially when the robots showed up.
this was produced in Orange County. The OC.
Wait, the OC was or the OA?
The OA.
Oh, well, it took place in San Francisco, I think.
Oh, well, that kind of makes sense.
At least season 2 does.
Well, yeah, just wrap that up and then just binge The Boys because on our next podcast, I want to talk about it.
Oh yeah.
If I haven't finished it, I'll at least watch some.
Okay, good enough.
Then and you need to watch The Handmaid's Tale.
I know.
Watch it.
I haven't tried getting on Prime yet with your credentials,
Do it.
but we will.
You'll get like sucked into it. Trust me.
Have both of you guys seen that?
Brandon has
I
it.
haven't seen it.
Okay,
Guess I have to watch it too.
Watch
because
it.
I want to watch
It's not
it.
on Prime. It's on Hulu.
Oh,
It's a Hulu original.
oh. Then what was I going to watch on Prime?
The Boys.
Oh, that makes sense now. Okay.
Which makes it weirder that he hasn't tried logging into your Amazon Prime, but he watched The Boys.
Just a man of mystery. That's all.
I started Mindhunter. Have you guys tried that one yet?
Mindhunter. Oh, is that
No.
that one where they get into the minds of serial killers to kind of like try to figure out other crimes?
Or isn't it
Yeah,
like
that's-
that book, The Most Dangerous Game, but they're hunting brains?
No. Murph was closer.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's just about like the origin of the term serial killer and how they came up with it. Because it started out they were just like, well, I've been calling them sequence killers. And you're like, what the fuck is this?
Well, yeah, back in the day, it was kind of like they never even... Police were so bad, they never even put together that serial killers were a thing because they never connected the murders.
Yeah, they just always assumed there was a motive in every killing.
It was
like,
so
oh,
much
there's got to be a
easier
motive,
to be a serial killer back then.
right?
And those were the days.
You could just kill, and you'd have cops running in circles trying to figure out your motive, and you just keep doing it. But no, he like goes around and interviews like serial killers that have already been caught and stuff, and tries to figure out like what makes them tick. And
What time period does this take place in?
like 1950s, 1960s.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. I
That's
didn't realize
neat.
that.
Yeah, I've heard it was good. What season is it on now?
2.
Okay, I've heard good things about it.
I've only watched a couple episodes, but it's pretty good so far. I'm enjoying it. Kind of reminds me of the show Hannibal. Did you guys watch that one?
I didn't finish it.
Oh, I'm so sad it got canceled.
But I don't have anywhere to watch it. I've been thinking about just buying it on Blu-ray on Amazon. It's not that expensive.
I think it's worth it. It's so good.
But the first, it was 4 seasons?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, I watched
Maybe.
up until the last season, and it was really good up until then.
Right? It's so ridiculous. Oh,
Yeah, I need to watch that too.
again.
We need to.
So,
when you come over
like
tomorrow, I'll just have a
Arts and
list of TV shows for you to watch printed out, Murph.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need that because I just Here's our process. We finally have a day to sit down together. We're like, okay, what are we going to watch? What do you want to watch? Let's just watch The Office and just fucking binge The Office while we sit on our computers or phones and play games. That's our evenings.
All right, that kind of happens to me and Courtney too. Does she
Right.
like to watch like comfort shows?
Well, sometimes if you're just like, what do you want to watch? We're like, do we want to sit here and figure that out, or just put on The Office? Because
Right.
if we try and scroll through and find out what we're going to watch, we're going to be here 3 hours later just putting The Office on anyway.
Mhm. Or we'll put The Office on saying, let's just put something on while we figure it out.
Yeah.
And, nope.
You never
later.
figure it out.
I'm
Yeah.
typing up a list for you right now.
Super.
And when this is over, I'll print it out.
That's cool.
Still, almost 4 years later, though, it's weird for me that she prefers comfort shows over watching something new. So I would just put something on new when I was single and just watch it, whatever
That's
that
what I would
was.
Me too, honestly.
I never even knew the concept of comfort shows until, I started dating Steph. And now I get it.
Oh,
I do. But
You just
still,
wanna, have to pay attention.
Like,
I would, yeah.
the only comfort thing I had, this is going to sound weird, it was the movie Superbad. And basically what I did was I put it on whenever I went to bed. Every time. That way my mind was set to think Superbad's on, fall asleep.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Like a Pavlovian sort of effect.
And that only happened because at one point I had my computer but no internet, and it was the only movie on my computer.
I've been watching the last season of Preacher. Out of all the seasons, it's got the worst reviews.
Really?
Oh, man.
It's like doing a Game of Thrones, I guess.
What season number is it?
It's only like 4.
So
I think
is
I've
it
only watched 2 seasons.
the last or is it the most recent?
I think it's the last.
Oh, okay. That's too bad. I've heard good things about it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
Hmm.
So ridiculous and off the
Oh,
wall.
I need to catch up on Legion.
Oh, fucking Legion. I forgot about Legion.
Oh, I've still only watched 1 season. The first season was so good.
You're like, what is going on the whole season?
Aubrey Plaza was amazing.
I didn't know she was in that.
Yeah.
Is she in the entire series, or
Yep.
is it just?
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, now I have a reason to watch it.
It's so screwed up and weird. It's awesome.
It is. And if you don't know where like the character's based off of or like its origin, you're just like, what the fuck is happening in this show?
So
I had to look it up.
the character is Charles Xavier's son.
Oh, I
And
had no idea.
yeah. But like there's at least through the first season, which is all I've watched, there's like no mention of the X-Men or Charles Xavier or anything. It just it's like something completely separate. And the guy's power in the comics is everything. So like if he gets in a situation where he needs a power, he gets that power. But he creates another personality in his mind that is the person with that power.
Whoa!
So the more powers he gets, the more his mind starts to like fracture.
Holy shit!
It's fucked up.
So in the show, he's like, he thinks he's crazy, so he's just in a mental institution.
Yeah.
And then, you just have to watch it from there.
Yeah, sounds like it.
And Aubrey Plaza's in there with him.
Of course she is.
I'm glad you explained it because I would have explained that terribly.
I'm in a munchy mood tonight.
Yeah, you are.
You've been smoking the reefer?
Have you had a couple weeds?
I'm having some of these Oreo.
You've been shooting that marijuana?
How many marijuanas have you had tonight, sir?
They just blamed marijuana for mass shootings, too. Because the last person who was a mass shooter had marijuana in his system, as well as like many other drugs, including cocaine and heroin.
But marijuana.
But marijuana was the one that did it, not the cocaine or heroin.
Yeah.
Or the fact that he was probably filled with burning rage.
Yeah.
And the psychotic issues
Nah. It's not
before
that.
the drugs.
No, it was the marijuana.
It was the marijuana.
Mental illnesses don't exist. You just have to get tougher.
Yeah.
Stop being a bitch. That's what they say.
I always love the arguments for stuff like that. They're like with autism. They're like, autism didn't exist in the 20s. Why is it so prevalent now? Like, we didn't know what it was in the 20s to call it that. That's the only difference.
How do we know it didn't exist in the 20s?
We probably just killed the children instead of letting him live long enough to know what was going on.
Just probably chalked it up as that dude's weird.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
no. In the 20s, dudes were eccentric.
Oh, that's right.
Ugh.
Ridiculous.
But anyway,
Yeah, I'm stop eating. This is really unprofessional, guys.
well, let's move on to the next part. Because I feel like once we get into this, the felon of the week and victim of the week, we all of a sudden, that's when we start getting good because we start talking about random shit.
Okay.
I don't have anything ready yet, though.
Well,
Ready yet, get set. It's all
I do.
that.
okay. Well, we can do. I can start off with our felon of the week.
Okay.
No, this is more like a victim. I'm going to do a victim of the week. Even though I don't really feel sorry for this person. So, I don't know if you guys heard, but in Australia, so it doesn't say exactly where, this woman tried to sue her neighbor because they cooked meat on their barbecue and the smoke and stuff went over to her house.
Because she was vegan, and
she's extreme
she
vegan.
said that they were doing it to spite her.
Yeah. Well, anyway, her court case got thrown out twice, I believe. And now there's a massive barbecue planned outside of Vegan's home after she complained about meat smell. So her neighbors are getting this big party, sending invites, just open invite.
Mm-hmm.
And there are thousands of people who are planning on attending.
Just do fucking meat signals,
But imagine that, having her as a neighbor. Just and it wasn't just even the meat and the cooking on the thingy. It was their kids. She said her kids played too loud or something like that, and it was something to do with smoking. She didn't like their cigarette smoke coming across the fence, I guess.
What the?
Yeah,
They're on their own property. It doesn't. Who cares anyway?
yeah. That's what the
Judge said.
But that's just.
I feel like that is a good. Damn it. A good victim of the week, but I don't think the victim is the neighbor. The victim's the people at the barbecue.
Exactly. Yeah.
True.
But I would love to go to that party.
Yeah.
Can you just imagine how she'd probably not be there, I'm sure, but oh man.
I'm trying to find some news stories.
She's totally a Karen.
A Karen, yeah, she's a Karen for sure. I do have a felon of the week.
Okay.
Oh, now that granted, this is not after I didn't do a lot of searching, so
Okay.
this is kind of
I need to look for this throughout the week.
off the top of my head. But this happened in in Ohio.
What?
Someone stole a 20-foot long roller coaster from a fairground. They just apparently hooked it up to the truck and drove off with it.
Wait,
The
the carts or the whole?
The whole thing.
Wow.
Apparently, it wasn't like
How?
it
was like one of those
point.
Kid little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh.
It was all folded up. Apparently, it wasn't even set up right or yet. And some guy just pulled his truck back, hooked it up because it was on a trailer, and drove off with it. He's still at large. I mean, there's a warrant
They never caught him?
out. There's a crime alert. They've got a photo of his truck as it's leaving, like a white Dodge pickup. And yeah, imagine just stealing a roller coaster.
What goes through your mind? You're like, you know what I need today? Fucking roller coaster.
Hell yeah! I mean, that would be fun to have in your backyard.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
would be.
That's true.
So there's our felon of the week, Ohio, Union County, Ohio. I don't even know where that's at in Ohio.
I don't either.
I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, I'll look it up before you. Oh, I don't.
No.
Boom! It's up near
Marysville.
Dublin.
Guys, it's in Marysville.
Ah,
Arctic fox sets record in walking from Norway to Canada.
What?
Record?
How do you
Norway?
walk? Yeah. How do you walk from Norway to Canada?
Is the Bering Strait still there? I didn't think that was a thing anymore.
don't
I
think
thought
so.
global warming did that in.
Was there like low tide?
Finding.
No. I mean, well, maybe. I don't know. It depends on the weather, I guess.
Can you? Oh, I'm gonna look it
But
up.
It was apparently like some of the water was frozen. Just walked across it.
wow. I guess. Good going. Okay. Go. Okay. Brandon has. I'll let you introduce.
I have a new topic.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought this would be pretty good. This week in science, so we can all get a little educated.
We all need a little edumarcation.
this
Not that
week
we're gonna get
I'm
educated.
adding it to our list because I like it. This
So,
week in science.
the top 6 things. A lucky discovery finally revealed the face of an elusive early human ancestor. I'm going to butcher this because it's the scientific name. Australopithecus anamensis.
It's Australopithecus.
Yeah. Duh.
Fucking bitch.
You idiot.
You're never getting laid.
Can't say Australopithecus. Fuck.
Your face is an Australopithecus.
Oh shit, son!
Anyway, okay, sorry.
Go on.
I don't even want it anymore. NASA announced that the James Webb Space Telescope has been fully assembled.
Oh, now that's cool. Anything NASA is awesome. I am intrigued as hell. So is this that one that they're the controversial one in Hawaii or something?
Oh, let's find out.
Maybe not. I don't even think they began that one yet. The one where that Jason Momoa actually went down and started protesting.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
They're talking about like postponing filming of the next Aquaman movie because that's where they film it, and he won't go there because he won't let them have the money for the movie.
Yeah.
While we're on Jason Momoa, I started watching Aquaman,
Mm-hmm.
and I fell asleep
What?
because the dialogue is so lame.
But it's so cool. The movie's so cool. It's the dialogue isn't what makes that movie.
That is true. The dialogue is not what makes that movie.
You just put it on mute and you'll be fine.
I'm trying to find this.
I haven't seen it yet, so I can't comment.
Dude, the crazy underwater battles that I stayed awake for were amazing.
That's good.
So the James Webb Space Telescope will be NASA's premier observatory of the next decade, serving thousands of astronomers worldwide.
Does it say where though? Where's this
It
located?
really doesn't.
Maybe it's secretive.
But it is
Area
the successor
51.
to the Hubble Space Telescope.
Yeah, Hubble needs to retire.
It's been around so long, yeah.
Yeah, what was it, like 1960s technology?
I don't remember.
I'd love to own a piece of the Hubble though. How cool would that be?
Ooh, that'd be pretty cool.
I would keep that. I wouldn't sell it.
No, me neither.
Imagine having the Hubble lens. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, selling that on eBay.
The lens alone, even without having the Hubble name attached to it, would be worth thousands by itself. I'm sure. Because, glass, I don't know if you're familiar with lens and glass and stuff. A lot of that stuff can get very expensive because it has to be very finely made.
Yeah.
Precision. And I'm sure, a telescope that's taking photos of the galaxies has only the best stuff.
Ooh, 94-inch diameter.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. That's huge.
Damn.
Well, that's
There's a
cool. I
third-
can't wait for the new photos that accompany.
That would be crazy.
Hang on. I'm looking up how much it
13.
costs.
13-inch thick blank mirror. Whew. Hubble telescope. What is in the James?
While we're on the subject of space and like selling things, I was watching this show, and it was like one of those Pawn Star kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
This guy went to an auction to try to buy one of these big nuts, like the bolts and nuts from, I want to say it was the Challenger space shuttle, the one that blew up back in 86. Well, anyway, it was just the nut. I mean, this thing was huge. This was probably like 2 feet diameter at least. Giant ass thing. And the guy sent down his pickers to go and try to auction for it or buy it in the auction. He sent them with 10 grand to try to buy this thing. Still didn't get it. I forget exactly how much it went for, but it surpassed $10,000.
Jeez.
Yeah, for a nut. That's insane.
Damn, I can give him a nut for free.
Ow!
Got him.
It sounds like the lens cost about $451 million.
Oh, I believe it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
All right, Murph,
So anyway.
here's your chance.
So
$450 million.
Oh,
what's next?
next.
Go ahead.
How about this one? I've been reading 2 books.
What?
Same
You've been
time.
reading?
Have you?
I've been getting back into The Stand again because I wanted to finish it. And I've been reading Bodega.
Bodega.
Bodega. You would love it, Murph.
What's that about?
Super B sci-fi.
Ooh, all right.
The guy who wrote it said that his biggest inspirations for it were things like Firefly and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And the guy who wrote Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah, Adams.
Yeah, he said it's like a mix of something he would write mixed with Starship Troopers.
Whoa, who wrote it? Who's the author, anyway?
Edward Forsyth. It's the first book he's ever written. He's he does a podcast. He has a YouTube channel where he plays video games, and him and 2 other guys that play video games with him and stuff have a podcast. It's really funny. It's a lot like ours. It's kind of what made us want to start doing this. But anyway, he started writing these short stories for the podcast every week.
Yeah.
And because he always wanted to write, and he had these weird ideas for sci-fi stuff, and he thought they were stupid, but when he started saying them, people loved them like crazy. So he just decided to write a book. So he wrote a whole book about this character named Bodega, who's a space cowboy bounty hunter.
Nice. All right, I can dig it.
With a spaceship, the
It's-
Disco Volante.
You know what's funny is I just did a search for Edward
Forsyth.
And he's actually a Marvel character. His current alias name is Bullseye.
What? Get out.
Yeah, Edward Forsyth is his real name. He's an assassin of the employee for Hydra. He's a villain, apparently.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Bullseye.
Yeah, I can't
but
find
Bullseye
him
was a
anyway.
main Daredevil villain.
Oh, here's Bodega. Bodega of the Bodegaverse.
Yep. That's what they asked him. Was like, does this universe have like a name? It's the Bodegaverse.
Duh. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll have to check them out.
I pre-ordered it, and I guess they didn't think they were going to sell very many, so the whole first edition sold out super fast.
Oh, you do have the first edition?
I do.
Oh, hold on to that. You never know.
By the time the book shipped, the first edition, people were already freaking out, asking when pre-orders for the second edition would be available.
Wow. Holy shit. That's cool.
I want to see if it has any. On Goodreads, it's got a 4.67 out of 5
That's not bad.
Jeez.
with
keep
9
talking.
total ratings.
Keep talking. I'm going to grab another beer.
I left it at work because I want to read the back cover where he talks about it. There's a whole about the author part at the beginning that's really cool, where he explains like where he got the idea and all stuff. That stuff.
What? Get out of here.
Oh,
It's not even available on the Yogscast store anymore. Like it's not even there
Jeez.
because I think they have to do like a whole other printing.
that's cool. I just finished reading the second Mistborn book.
Oh really?
Oh, you sexy beast.
Yeah, The Well of Ascension, I believe it was called.
Hell yeah.
I don't know
Oh
who
my god, that series is getting so good.
Wait till you get the third book. It just fucking unloads.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude, the twist at the end of the second one.
right?
I'm like, what? Are you serious?
How
God
long?
damn it.
How long are they? How long of a read? They're not like
Little thick guys, you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
They're on my
20
Kindle,
bucks.
so I couldn't give you like a page count. But
because all the books I've read have been crazy large, and I
they're
wouldn't mind.
I'll go get it.
One reason why I got Bodega is because I wanted a shorter book to read for once.
well, you know what? Let me look real quick because I'm willing to guess maybe around 400 pages. Good read.
Because you know the stand's like what 1,400 pages of small text.
Yeah, the stand is crazy.
I'm like
Let's
2/3
do-
through it.
Let's do Mistborn.
It's good
and
though.
then-
Did you see they're doing a new
So-
series of it?
Yeah.
A miniseries. I'm excited.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh man. So Mistborn, the first book is 540 pages. The second one, the one I just read, was
Couldn't find it.
590. So 500 to 600 pages looks like each, but it doesn't seem like that long.
No,
Really, you start reading them and you just get sucked into them.
Mm.
Ugh.
I mean, I've never read a book where to have like such a badass female protagonist
Yeah, she's
is
incredible.
kind of
Really?
refreshing. I like it. It's fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I kind of want to watch the old Stan TV series.
Oh,
I didn't realize
it's-
Rob Lowe was in it.
Yeah, Rob Lowe and hold on, let me think.
Molly Ringwald,
Who's the guy who played Lieutenant Dan on Force
Gary
Gump?
Sinise.
Yeah, he's
he
in it.
played Stu Redman. You've read
Yeah.
the book before, right, Murph?
Yeah, I have.
Do you see who's going to be in the new series?
No, who?
Do you know who James Marsden is?
No.
He's playing
Why do I-
Stu Redman. You'll know him when you see him. He was
James-
like
Cyclops and
Cyclops in the X-Men movie.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He's playing Stu Redman. Mother Abigail is Whoopi Goldberg.
That role was made for her.
Amber Heard's going to be in it.
Amber Heard.
Greg Kinnear.
Didn't we just look up Amber Heard last podcast?
No, that was Yvonne Strahovski, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I never. Amber Heard was in Aquaman. Okay.
Mm. She was Mira.
Oh, I know that name. That's Johnny Depp's
Oh, yeah.
estranged spouse.
Yeah.
Ugh, that is a. Anyway,
Yeah, who knows what happened there?
yeah.
First of
Well,
all,
that's cool. I'm gonna have to let's see this.
Marilyn Manson doesn't say who he's playing. He seems
Oh,
like he'd
if
be
he-
the Man in Black
Yeah. Oh, what's his name?
or a Trash Can Man. He'd make a good Trash Can Man.
I'd like to see him. Well, yeah, I could see him as a trash can man.
No idea what you guys are talking about.
I still haven't
The-
finished it, so I haven't gone back to the Trash Can Man in a while. But he's such a crazy character.
He's so fun. He's good. Randall Flagg.
Randall
that's-
Flagg.
Yeah.
They should have Matthew McConaughey play him.
Well, yeah, exactly, because he played him in
Dark Tower movie.
Dark Tower movies. Yeah, because he was the same character. I didn't know
Yes.
if to do that or not.
Same guy, yeah. Even though the
Right.
Dark Tower movie was terrible.
I don't even want to watch
Don't
it.
watch it. So upsetting. God. They're still doing the series though. They're still going to do the series. Did you hear about the Dark Tower series they're doing?
No.
It takes place during that which book was it? Oh, do you remember the flashback they had of when Roland was younger and he fell in love and all that stuff and she got killed? That's what the series is going to be.
That would be awesome. I hope they do it right.
The guy who plays Bronn in Game of Thrones got cast in it, and his role is just cowboy. So I don't know.
That's cool.
But
so
I think that would be a cool thing to see. Like a side story with it. Yeah.
What?
But I was gonna say that'd be like a cool side story of the series to see, you know?
Yeah. I was gonna say, going back to The Stand, apparently there was a Japanese anime that that's based on it.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
It's called Project Blue Earth SOS. And I just found this out, so I don't know anything about it. But
so what is The Stand?
The Stand is a book.
That's incredible. I've never heard of a book before.
Oh, before you get into this too, do you remember in The Dark Tower, you know that part where they're just like walking forever and they go through like different worlds kind of?
Oh, yeah.
And there's one that they go through where there's just like newspapers flying around and everything's decimated. It's like they're only there for like a few pages. And apparently there's like a newspaper clipping of a virus destroying stuff. Apparently they actually walked through the world of The Stand in that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. But anyway, okay, go ahead. Because I'm looking up Earth SOS.
Well, he asked, what is The Stand? You mean like, what does it mean? Like,
I don't know. What is it?
What's it about?
I guess, yeah.
It's about like the end of the world. Like a virus develops in a lab and it escapes and it pretty much decimates the world, killing like 90%? Would you say?
Yeah, at least. Well,
maybe
about 90%. But there was that one chapter that was like the best chapter in the book so far, where it was like a bunch of short stories. Do you remember that? And it followed random people after it and how they died, like survivors.
Oh yeah.
And it started off like real long stories about these people, and like then they would die. Another long story, and each one just got shorter and shorter. Like it just kind of slowly became just matter of factly, like this guy died. Yeah, this guy died now. But there was just some crazy ones, like an 8-year-old kid watched his whole family die, and he was starving, and he found this field of raspberries and got super excited and started scarfing them down, and fell down a well and broke his leg and just died in the well.
Jeez.
Like it was just like brutal.
It is brutal. Yeah, it is a brutal book.
Yeah.
But so yeah, like almost everybody died, and the survivors, there was like a good versus evil. It was a lot of like, how would you describe it? Like, heaven and hell, God and Satan, sort of thing.
Like there's a lady who basically is super old and super religious and has visions from God, and she's trying to help rebuild the world to be a better place. And then you've got the man in black, who's the opposite.
Yeah. And
he's got followers, and they're just trying to decimate everything and don't give a shit.
Just an
and it's not like super preachy. I mean, this is Stephen King, of all people. But it was a really good book. You should definitely check it out.
It's long.
Yeah.
1,400 pages of tiny print.
And no pictures, Brandon.
As long as they don't describe one scene for like 8 chapters, I'll be okay.
Yeah, no, it moves along pretty well.
No, thank God. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It's that long, but it still moves along really well. Like it could have been like if it was a mini series, almost feels short. Like they could probably do like an 8-season TV show of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The mini series that they put out was good for its time.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. Not so much now.
A lot of interesting characters in it too.
Yeah.
A lot of diversity. Like you've got a deaf guy, you've got like a lot of mentally handicapped characters, like it's
MOOM.
Weird. It's cool.
Anyway. So we got off track. What's any other science topic? Science,
we did get off
facts.
Well, I closed out of it.
No, that's okay.
But there is. A DNA study of nearly 500,000 people has failed to identify a single gay gene, showing the trait is complex.
It's complex. It's a complex issue.
Yeah.
How can you find... Do they know what the gay gene looks like to even look for it?
They failed to identify a single gene that could possibly be the gay gene. So, you're not born with it. You decide.
I don't think you decide. I think everybody is attracted to everyone already. We just decide to not be gay. Not that we decide to be gay, but we've decided to be straight.
Is that right?
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't even think everyone's gay. I think everyone's just bisexual. And being straight is just a construct based around our environment and what we're taught when we're kids.
I don't know. I kind of agree with the multiple different sexualities, like asexual, binary.
I can see being asexual too, because a lot of people just, you just don't have a sex drive.
Yeah.
At all. It's like you don't care about it. You have other stuff and you're like, why would I spend all this time trying to attract someone when I got shit to do?
Yeah, I mean, it could just be based off that as well. Water has been found to spontaneously form hydrogen peroxide, a quirk of chemistry we haven't observed before.
Wait, what has Wario?
Hydrogen peroxide.
No, start from the beginning. What was the first word?
Water has been found
Water! Okay.
Oh, that's the key.
I thought
Water
you said
is-
Wario.
Wario can create hydrogen peroxide
Well, that's good.
spontaneously. Physicists built a device that can forget information in a similar way to how our own brains forget memories. I don't know.
That's super useful.
Yeah.
Let's build this computer that can forget some of the data we put into it.
Wait, isn't that the premise of that fucking Jim Carrey movie, The Spotless Mind?
Oh, I never actually watched
Eternal
that.
Sun.
Yeah.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
You haven't seen that?
It's amazing.
Fantastic. Oh, it's Jim Carrey at his best.
In a way that could be useful.
Mm-hmm.
Because
well, the idea is they erase memories from human brains.
But like a computer being able to forget memories could be useful, because then you could have it remove old information that hasn't been accessed to allow storage space for new.
True.
I feel like we do that already.
But we do it manually. It could just be an automated process now.
Yeah. I was thinking about this today, sort of along this subject.
Yeah.
I was driving and listening to my pirated XM radio.
Oh.
And a song came on that I haven't listened to in literally probably 20 years. Hold on, what was it called? American All-Stars? No, something. Low Fidelity All-Stars?
All American Rejects?
Fidelity All-Stars. That's what it was. Low Fidelity All-Stars. Remember that song? Or that band?
No.
I didn't either until I remember I listened to them. 1996. What?
What was the song?
It was just called Battle Flag.
Battle Flag.
Mm-hmm. And what I was thinking about was, this song, I would have never guessed what it was.
Mm-hmm.
You told me the band name, I wouldn't have even, had any clue what you were talking about. But once this tune started, I could suddenly remember every single lyric, and I was singing along with it in my head.
We're gonna get it.
It was just amazing. It was weird experience. Are you gonna play it?
It's playing. It's gonna be on the podcast because I can't.
That's fine.
Filter out.
I'm listening to it now.
You'll listen. You'll remember it instantly.
It sounds familiar.
Just remember, 1996. I believe it was a one-hit wonder kind of thing. It was probably popular for one summer.
Ah, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, see? And there's the phenomenon. Your brain remembers that instantly.
Yeah.
Is that
like you would never remember it, but the second your brain needs that memory, it's back.
so? Is that memory stored in your brain? It has to be, right?
I guess.
So then that begs the question: how does memories work?
How do memories?
Wasn't
work?
it like certain like senses like pull memories easier than other senses? Like so, like smells will trigger
Yeah.
memories.
Yeah.
easier
So in
than-
this case, sound.
yeah, this case sound.
I don't know. That's deep. That might be too deep for this podcast.
There's even theories that memories can be contained not just in the brain, but in like the blood too.
The blood.
And that's what reflexes actually are. Like when birds are born already knowing how to migrate and where to migrate to. Like instead of it just being like a reflex reaction, that it might be like memories passed down from the blood of their
I did
parents and
read an
stuff.
article about that.
like
I don't
genetic
know.
memory kind of.
Yeah.
Because like any animal who produces asexually has that,
Mm-hmm.
but that's just because they make a copy of themselves.
Yeah. I
But-
mean,
Well, I can
it's
see that.
definitely
Think
something.
about
To,
caterpillars. Like caterpillars cocoon themselves, turn into goop, and then reform as a butterfly. But they could still retain.
Oh, yeah,
memories
they
of,
do.
Like negative shit when they were a caterpillar.
Even though their brain turned into goop.
Yeah. I could,
Mhm.
uh,
And I'm always astounded at like salmon.
Yeah.
Or is it salmon or trout? Trout. I mean, like how they can find their spawning
Yeah.
where
They
their
live.
spawning nest or spawning area every single time
Hmm.
from thousands of miles away. Like you would think these fish just their only
But like
mental capacity is to eat and breed.
it could even be, we're not fish. They might have senses that we don't have. They might
Yeah.
be able to like feel magnetism differently and actually be able to not just have a sense of direction, but like
Maybe they can taste colors.
yeah, maybe they can taste colors, or maybe they can smell sounds. You don't know.
I've definitely tasted the rainbow before.
oh. What drug did you take?
Skittles. What do you get your mind out of?
Damn. There's only one more This Week in Science left.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
Are you guys ready?
These are fun.
Yeah, we actually get to talk about like each one
Yeah.
for a little bit. Astronomers detected hints of the existence of an exomoon orbiting the hot Jupiter-type exoplanet WASP-49b.
A what? What?
Exomoon, which I have no idea what it is.
I immediately have a picture of just a moon shell
Yeah.
that's hollow,
Whoa.
kind of like an exoskeleton.
I tried to look up exomoon and accidentally looked up exomon. It took me to exomon from the Exopedia. Exomon is the answer to the math problem: person plus pet equals exomon.
What?
Oh yeah, you didn't know that?
An exomon is an exopet and a human combining together, creating an exoskeleton of yourself. The three first exomon for the state of Sensoa are Freebra, Rattleclam, and Pignato.
I
What?
feel like you're making those words up,
It's right here. I don't
or
know what
somebody did.
I don't know what this is about.
Well,
But
that's
anyway, exomoon.
Yeah,
Excellent. Yeah, that's cool.
I still don't understand it after looking it up, actually. An exomoon or extrasolar moon is a natural satellite that orbits an exoplanet or other non-stellar
It's
extrasolar
just
body.
a moon that orbits a planet that's not in our solar system.
It's
That-
also
so-
just
What?
it's a really cool band name.
Exomoon? Yeah, it is.
Exomoon.
So,
Hmm.
a planet outside of our solar system is called an exoplanet. If a moon that orbits it's called an exomoon. If there's like a lion living there, is it called an exolion?
Oh, God.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Well, then wouldn't everything get categorized into exo?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds ridiculous.
But then if everything outside is exo, then shouldn't everything inside be like inter?
No. Into.
So we're interhumans?
Also, isn't that pretty narcissistic of humans just to call everything else
Yeah.
exo? Like we're the most important beings.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
First encounter with aliens, we'll just call them exos.
Exo humans, how are you?
Exo gonna give it to you.
Yeah, we got a fine tentacle there. Exo gonna give it to you.
Yeah. So I gotta read this article or this headline here. This is too cool. So police. This is the article title. Police shut down a 3,000 person game of hide and seek in IKEA.
3,000?
3,000 people
in IKEA.
in an IKEA. The article goes to state that IKEAs are typically about 3,000. Or I'm sorry. What did I read it at? It's like I haven't read the article yet. 300,000 square feet structures. I mean, we've always been inside of an IKEA, right?
I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, you should check it out. It's weird. It's different. But if you go, just immediately just think about how fun a game of hide and seek would be inside of this thing.
That's fair though. That would be pretty
So yeah, apparently it was leaked on Facebook about this massive event, and the cops came and kind of just like shooed away anybody that looked like they would be playing hide and seek. That's what it says.
It's so weird.
It's so innocent and genuine.
I know.
Why do you gotta break that
I
shit
gotta
up?
pee again.
Okay. But I think it would be cool for IKEA to like let them do it. It would be a good PR move.
Yeah, there's a big risk to all their property though.
Maybe,
Fucking
but
sprinting around like you'll see me.
a lot of the stuff there on display is display only.
Would it be hide and
Oh.
seek like you find them and that's it, or would it be like hide and go seek tag where you find them
Man,
and they have a
I
chance to
have-
run the base?
Oh, I can see that being a problem.
I used to cheat that game because I was pretty fast. So I would hide somewhere near the base. So that way, if they found me, I could just hurry up and sprint to the base. And
Oh, that's cheating.
So I came up with a question.
Okay.
If you got 3,000 people playing hide and seek, how do you decide who's it?
Oh, snap.
just pick somebody.
Draw straws, I guess.
Oh shit!
You gotta get
3,000 straws.
straws.
Well, you're not an IKEA. They probably have them there.
Oh, that's true. Hey, you could give them business while you're at it.
IKEA does have a... I don't know if they all do, but the one in Pittsburgh, anyway, has a little food court area where you can buy Swedish meatballs. That's like their specialty. I haven't done it yet, but next time I go, I definitely want to try their Swedish meatballs. Oh, I bought this candy in Seattle. You guys know what durian fruit is? You
Durian
remember?
fruit. That sounds familiar.
It's the stinky fruit, the kind that smells like rotten feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You've probably seen it on like Food Channel
Um,
or Discovery Channel or
Meg's
whatever.
cousin Chelsea had some before.
Oh yeah. Anyway, I found this bag of candy that's made from durian fruit.
how's it taste?
See that? They're just like hard candy, and it's delicious.
Really?
I can't get enough of them. The problem is, every other person who's tried it has gagged. They hate it. So I'm going to give you each guys a piece and see what you think.
Okay.
I'll try it.
I think it's good. It's kind of a savory meat-like flavor. So kind of like think not round steak, maybe like chopped steak with sugar and honey. That's what it tastes like.
Chopped steak with sugar and honey in candy, hard candy form.
Mm-hmm.
But it smells bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It sounds delicious.
I don't think it smells bad, but people were commenting about my breath afterwards. So
Haters
We'll see.
gonna hate. Haters
That's
gonna
right.
hate.
that's right.
Did you watch the interview yet, Brandon?
The interview. with James Franco and
Yeah,
Seth
we
Rogen?
talked about this last
Nope.
time.
Still can't believe you haven't seen that. It's a classic.
Yeah,
Isn't that the one that set Kim
Jong Un. Yeah,
off his fucking rocker?
Yeah.
you gotta
Wanted
watch
to ban
it.
it from the world or something like that.
Yeah.
What a guy.
So good. Well,
We got
Anyway.
anything else?
what?
We got anything else?
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
All right.
I'm 3 beers deep. I'm feeling pretty good.
Tell Mark
I
he
think-
sucks for not joining us.
Oh yeah, our special guest abandoned us today.
We need to write a theme song.
About Mark sucking?
No, about like for our for our outro.
We need a jingle.
That'll be it. It'll just be Mark sucks with music.
Mark sucks.
Jingle,
Couple
jingle.
beats.
Oh, cool.
I like it.
Okay.
All right.
We have been on here a little while.
Yeah,
Oh, it goes by quick.
it does. Well, that was a good podcast, guys. All of our listeners are out there. Listen to me. I can't even talk. Hey, what's our email address?
Bamboozedofficial@gmail.com.
Bamboozedofficial@gmail.com. So anyone, feel free to send us an email about anything you want us to talk about. If you have if you're offended by anything we say, we would love to read your email over the podcast and make fun of you for it. You know.
I like where this is going.
Mhm. Just send us emails about anything. Like if you're
Yeah.
laying in bed
We
at
would-
night and you're thinking, maybe I should touch myself, send us an email.
We guarantee we will read it online.
I get
Oh,
alerts on my phone every time we get an email. Oh no!
Yeah, send us emails. We'll read them
Mhm.
out
Yes.
loud.
It'll be fun.
on the podcast.
That'll be
Whatever they say.
And if you want us to use your name, use your name. If not, just use an abbreviation or something. I know sometimes there's
Be anonymous if you want to be anonymous.
yeah, but if you give us your name, we're gonna use your name.
Yeah.
That's true.
But we can't wait to hear from you.
I'll post that
Other
on
than
our
that-
Facebook and stuff.
Oh, good.
To email us.
Okay. Other than that, I think that's all. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, go. All right, everyone. Good night, my sweet children.
We need a good sign off line, like a.
What do we say?
Hang on.
3, 2, 1.
Is that the sign off line?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, and then we just fade to black
I like it. Done.
in the middle of a podcast.
In the middle of a subject. 3, 2, 1.
Hang on. Give me a second. Whatever. We'll just.
Oh, fuck it.
That's gonna be it. That's gonna be
Bye.
it. Be like, that'll be our sign off line. Whatever. Just fucking
Fuck it.
shit.
Bye.
Fuck it, bye.
No, sign off line.